Water. What is water? The reaction between hydrogen and oxygen to make dihydrogen monoxide?
Is it one of the main ingredients for the best product in the marketplace?
Well, water is definitely more important than that, because it is sort of the deciding factor between a civilization's ascension or eventual downfall. That sounds pretty grim. Don't worry, let me explain. Since water acts as an inelastic good, the lack of it can be especially harmful from a socioeconomic standpoint. In other words, the lack of water's presence will cause an unequal distribution between the rich and the poor due to rising prices. Okay, let me just humor you guys and somehow suppose that everything will be fine and that countries can still remain strong after water prices rise. There will still be the point where there is no good to make expensive. From there will be two possible outcomes: war and smuggling of water, or a treaty to share supplies until we somehow get off this planet, which will no longer be sustainable, obviously. So we're faced with a crossroads. A coin flip, if you will. But this is no fair coin. It's weighted, as we all know that it's almost built into human nature that we don't share. Let the French Revolution be a bold monument to that. Alright, let's try this again. We flip the coin and what? Wait. Yeah, this is the better side of the coin. But wait, is it really that much better? Sure, there's no conflict and the death count will be much lower due to no war-related deaths, but that is still millions to billions sacrificed. Because we still have to ration from an overall small supply of water for however long it takes to develop a secure and sustainable option for life to carry on. Following this, a whole new universal currency may be required in order to ensure that the rich don't dominate the market and deprive the poor of an essential resource. Yeah, now, neither of the options sound glamorous, do they? Yeah, well, I am definitely playing devil's advocate here. There are still a bunch of ways for humanity to curb out of this ever so monstrous fate that I have ever so righteously declared. Now let my associate tell you everything that humans are trying to do to ensure we have the best possible future.
Name's Bob. Didn't see you, by the way. So, I've been paid an undisclosable amount of money to give you a tour around the place. So basically, we all have a bunch of magical rooms, and let's see what's behind door number 1. We have arrived at our perilous destination. Let's see what magic awaits.
Singapore's newest desalination plant has been 2 years in the making. Water solutions firm HyFlux won the tender to build the Tuas Spring plant in 2011. And it is using some of its latest technologies to make the plant more efficient at producing potable water.
Singapore is just one of the handful of countries that have implemented and will implement desalination. Desalination is removing salt from water. This would be useful as seawater is made out of salt water, so removing salt from seawater would give you fresh water. Chemistry students know that separating water and salt isn't really that hard. It's just distilling salt water and getting pure water. See, when in ocean water, the NaCl or salt breaks down to ions, so the energy yield to remove these ions gets rather ridiculous. So getting the energy to do it requires a large capital, and in fact, this majorly increases a country's carbon footprint. So it's being taken with a grain of salt by many governments. However, the desalination plants in Australia are taking advantage of the fact that they are on the coast and use the harsh direct sunlight and the light reflected on the ocean to create an overall green production process by the utilization of solar panels.
Because England is my city and... Oh hey, didn't see you guys there again. I hope you found the other room rather intermittent. Because I don't see what you guys see. You see, you just open the door and then stuff happens. But I won't understand. Anyway, let's see what's here.
This is a rain/water harvesting system being built. Now, rainwater harvesting is the most common, reliable, and economical method to make sure water stays in supply, as this directly siphons from the water cycle by not letting water re-evaporate or simply go into the groundwater system where it can't easily be accessed. It allows the owner to have an almost unlimited supply of water that can be purified. This system is very beneficial, as it has little to no effect on the overall water table, as water mostly remains in the circulation of a few specific individuals. However, for this system as well, there are a few problems. The initial investment can be quite high for some people. It also takes quite some time to do the groundwork to install the system, and it is also subject to rain, so it may not be as productive in dry places.
989. 99. Oh, great. Oh, it's you guys again. You just love inconveniencing me, don't you? But yeah, I guess that's my job. If any of you are wondering, I was just doing my daily exercise. But yeah, let's see what else my boss has paid to show you. You ready?
My name is Barry Allen.
Oh no, that's the wrong clip. No, that's not right. No, 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 no! Well, that was an unfortunate mishap, but don't worry, folks, I got this thing back under control. I think.
Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Alright. So, I hope you enjoyed your previous adventure. Because I need to write a strongly worded email to my boss about my pay grade. Because I'm not saying you guys are a lovely audience, but I just have some things to do. So, yeah. This will be the end of the tour. So, I hope you like what's. No! Not over. Camera guy, this is not a joke. This is my money. Alright? So, yeah. Let's see what's there. Alright. So, can you just show everybody this land? This is how it looked 2 months ago. So, where did the water go? It obviously didn't just disappear. It either went up into the clouds and it went away, or it went down and now it's going to be a lot harder for us to reach the water table. What's in common with both these things? The water is not accessible anymore. So, we all know matter can't just disappear. Wait, I need to explain something over here. And yes, that is a banana.
So, according to the law of conservation of mass, obviously an object can't just disappear, as I said. The law states that mass can neither be created nor destroyed, only rearranged. That means from the day you are born till the day you die, there will still be the same amount of water on Earth, similar to the structure of bitcoins.
So, water going places is a matter of accessibility. If it goes into the ground, it's hard to access. If it goes into the sky, it's hard to access. So, what if we have a system? A system where, everybody has their own supply of water. So there's never any. So as I was saying, what if we had a system? A system where each person gets an allotted amount of water and they keep recycling it. I know it's pretty futuristic, but I'm sure at one point we'll get to the level where that is possible. This way everybody has an unlimited supply based on their demand. So it won't be a problem and everybody will feel more secure. Now, you may be thinking, that's a lot of water. To give each person a certain amount of water, isn't that the whole problem? Well, no, that's why we have desalination and rainwater harvesting. Both these methods are injecting water into the system. And we just have to keep doing that until there's enough water for everybody. Because again, it's not about the water going away. It's about accessibility. If the water is accessible to people, and then it's always accessible to them, then we're set. We don't need to keep finding new water sources. We just keep reusing the ones we have. Oh, hey, it's you guys. You've been so nice around here, haven't you? Huh? Now, after writing my somewhat regrettable message to my boss, dear boss, you are not giving me fair pay. I haven't canned. So I hope you like your tour here, because I have nothing left. I've got nothing left. Bye. Good journey.